Hey, whoa. Aha. There we go. Stupid thing. Meow. Yeah, whoops. That's my bad. Howdy everyone. Welcome back to my crappy version of a live stream. It is Friday, Trev, thankfully. How's everybody else's week's been? What was that? Oh, that's what that was. Put that back up there, I think. Anyway. Right. How's everybody else's week's been? Mine has been... Oh. The 100th, yes it is. Unfortunately I don't have anything special. Oh. Bendy rod's the only thing I've got. But that's not really special. Full? That depends on the context, I guess. M54, but that could be good. How is things going? Como? Yep. It's there, it drives in and out of the shed every now and then. Could be better. Could be worse though as well. Dealing with morons. I feel that struggle, James. Hopefully they weren't too bad to deal with. Thanks, man. It is. Mostly impressive about the fact that it's a stock crank, but anyway. There's bigger, better things coming. Hey, Daytona guy, Daytona man. I can never remember what I call you. Nah, Trev, no buyers for an engine as of yet. Not either whole or in pieces. Harvey 20 next, yeah. Why not? Good old Hiroshima Screamer. The old taxi, hey Aaron. 262 and pop, yeah they did like to do that. Yeah, hey Cameron. Definitely would have been cool to see it go back onto its old transmission, but it is what it is. I have decided to part it out though, so I'll just sell it in pieces. So cam lifters, push rods, I'll probably do as a set. Block with rotating assembly in it as another, and then heads separately. Things like that. I don't know. I'm in no rush to sell it. I gotta get that lump of shit put back together first, and then once that's driving and doesn't bend any more rods, I'll tear Ethel apart basically. Go from there. No, another V6 is going in. You can't quite see it, but it's in the background. Got the block there, and girdle on it and everything. I've got that video there. It's filmed. It's probably 90%. I probably should publish it, but I don't know. It's still a secret. I haven't published it yet. I just feel like the video is kind of outdated by how crappy it didn't perform. But basically I just put an O-ring under the MLS. Right, and I went from a 7/16 head stud to a 1/2 inch head stud. That probably helped more than anything. But yeah, it's just schematics. They're junk. Anything over 30 psi, schematics are fucking rubbish. So yeah, I was trying to push a gasket past where it was capable of holding or sealing. What's the word for it? Oh, I don't know, I can't remember the word for it. Nah, Trev, I didn't get a chance to. That's what's going on in the new engine, copper gaskets and firings. It's the go-to. There's no doubts with cylinder sealing with those. With the copper gasket and the O-rings in the block, would have had to put receiver grooves in the head, and I wasn't interested in putting receiver grooves in the heads. Yeah, that's it, Aaron. Just JB weld them down, that'll be right. That'll keep it all in. But yeah, Shiftix, another Eco's going in next. Yeah, that's right, James. He did go 1/2 inch. I basically did the same thing. Just went Jordan tap to a 1/2 inch stud. Cable ties and duct tape. Nice. Yes, Cameron, I'm going half grout filled. And I reckon it probably would have helped the one in the car stop pushing head gaskets as much. But then, you know, a shitty gasket's a shitty gasket at the end of the day. You can't do much about it. Yeah, you can just go straight to max torque, Josh, but I like to just do it in a few stages. But you can still just do it on that one stud. I'll just pull it to like 30, 60 and then 90 slowly. Yeah, it kept pushing head gaskets out of it. And it was only over 30 pound. It could live at 30 psi or less all day, every day, for several events at a time, and it was not until after I pushed it over 30 psi that it just pushed head gaskets constantly, every single time. Yeah, that's right, Cameron. There's nothing in it, mate. It's just a big void. What I'd really, if money was no object, what I'd really like to do is bore it, put some good Darton sleeves or something in it, grout fill it, deck it, and or not deck it, but weld all the coolant passages shut, deck it, and then just do external coolant feed to the cylinder heads. But I am a poor man, so I'll just be making the most of just another standard block. But yeah, I'll be going half grout filled this time around, and I'll be actually using my mace girdle for a change. OnlyFans. Start an OnlyFans page of blown head gaskets. Yeah, James, firings, it's getting firings. I already got the gaskets, are already at the part supplier. He's just waiting for the rings to show up. So I'll have to get that machined into the block as well. Not going through the same bloody drama of trying to get Trying to get bloody Comedics to seal again. Something blown. Yeah. That was the plan for Ethel. But, like I said to myself, if the engine in it shit itself again or kicked a rod out or whatever have you, I'd just slap a stock 2J in it and leave it at 900 horsepower and enjoy it. But it's become too well known with a V6 that I've kind of got to leave it with a V6 in it. I'm going to have a play with an RB soon. Probably not for a year or two, I reckon. But yeah, I'm going to play around with some other engines sooner or later. There'll still be a lot of V6 stuff though, unfortunately. So if you're not a big fan of the V6s, you're probably not going to want to watch the next year or two's worth of content. But anyway. It'll be a combination of two of those, James. If you get my drift. I only got one half of it, I just need the other half. Which is the cylinder head, and they're fucking expensive. I might throw some rods and pistons at it while I'm there. I don't know yet. Yeah, not wrong, man. Always ruins all the fun. What's everyone else got planned for the weekend? Anything interesting going on? Any decent car stuff happening this weekend? Not that I'm going to have time to do anything of it. Yeah, thanks Aaron. I mean, I try and keep it different, but like you said, everyone's doing that, those platforms. I'm not sure, Trev. Probably have to chat to a machine shop about that. Oh, Rudnick's still in Australia, is he? So I thought he would have went home by now. All the mangs. Yeah, I thought Rudnick would have went home by now. That's right. Well, not so much the barrow. The barrow, you still need to do just about as much work to a barrow as you do to an eco or LS. Well, maybe not LS, but to get the same sort of power. Hey Nitro, how's things going? Good to hear your car running finally. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, nice. That's a go, Cameron. 1.6 Whipple on an EF should be pretty cool. No motivation. That's a shame. All good, John. Good to see you, mate. How's things going? You working tonight? Sounds pretty cool. Yes, Sean, copper spray on the head gaskets. They love a good copper spray. Always sucks being too busy to get motivation to work on your car. Hey, Nitro. I was drinking a scotch, now I'm on to a CC. Yeah, thanks, James. Like I keep saying, the Power Glide was the best thing I ever did to that car. And I'll take it to Mark and get him to check over it and freshen it up if it needs it for its next engine, and then shove it back in the car. I'm actually kind of really excited to hook into Ethel when I get the chance. Don't know, Trev. Well, I was talking my half-inch head studs down to 120 foot-pound. So more than that, obviously. Yeah, I'd like to get a jar of that AC Delco stuff. I probably should, the amount that I do. V6 heads. But yeah, that stuff works really well. Oh, right, moving Nitro, that's never fun. I can understand why you're not getting anything done on it. But hey, at least it runs now, which means it should technically move under its own power. Or am I... Yeah. You're not quite there yet. Yeah, I had an ARP stud snap in the block too. That wasn't fun. Yeah, Aaron, I've seen that. There's a channel I've seen recently of a guy with one in a 240Z or something. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Just an aftermarket rod and a standard piston. Wouldn't mind having a play with one of those here in Australia. Just to show all the Barra boys. Yeah, nice, Sean. That's the go. I am using 346s, I believe it is, and they're probably realistically a tiny bit short. But I don't know. I never got a chance to run it in the quarter, so I reckon it probably would have been pretty good. Excuse me. What's the level 3 nitro? I'm not familiar with it. Or are you talking to Ethel? About Ethel? All of the above. I'm really excited to take all the unnecessary shit out of it, to be honest. Probably the part that excites me the most. .3 V6. Yeah, sick. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, LV3 engine code. Is that the engine code, Nitro? What sort of track are you talking about with the Turbo 350 or Turbo 400? Because if it was my choice, I'd be picking the Powerglide. Nah, Cameron, I can't afford PDM. I'm too poor. I'm just going to do a basic relay and fuse box setup. And just give it the simple shit. That and the PDM's a little too complicated for my simple little brain. All it understands is page up. Oh, I did? Oh, that must be that older style one. Oh. That's cool. I might have to check one out. Yeah. For that sort of racing JJs, you're not really going to want an auto, I would have thought. Wouldn't be better off going T56? Depends, Sean, on what you're trying to do. If it's for turbo, VY. It's just easier. Excuse me. I wonder if they share much similarities with the Ecotechs and supercharged nitrous. Well, either one you can get the supercharged ECU and loom, so no really benefit to either. Yeah, daily driving's fine. The 2-speed cruises around lovely. Out of the two transmissions you picked though, the Turbo 400's my preferred. But it is more expensive. Probably harder to get. And not really as easy to drive as a 2-speed. Yeah, sick. I might have to have a look at one. I wonder how hard it would be to get one imported over. That's probably the hardest part of it all. Alright, I mean, as long as it was made in a similar manner to the Ecotech crank, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's pretty hard to mess up a crank unless you're Mace. I shouldn't say that though. It's probably the reason why they never want to sponsor me. What's everyone got planned for the week? Hopefully more than just work. Yeah, every time I clean the damn thing it just ends up a mess again, so I gave up. Silverados, nice. Oh, gastro. Fuck, that's never fun, Michael. Hopefully it'll be a speedy recovery for you, mate. So do their stock heads flow 300 CFM nitro? Damn, never heard her call that. Deli belly. I mean, it's not wrong though. I got the BMW's trans back. Sitting down there, ready to go. Let's see if I can show you guys. And there, 4L Slippy is not so 4L Slippy anymore. So I'm pretty excited to get that back into the BMW. Excuse me. Get it in the car, get it driving again. Hey Extreme, how's it going? Yeah, I had a spare piston and rod. It's already in the engine. Put Put a little bit of ring gap in it. I don't know how much. I just put some in it. And slapped it back together. I know the trans that was in the car is down there. If you guys want to see a teardown of it and what was wrong with it, let me know, because I'll film that. But yeah, the old one's over there, and I had a spare, so I just took that one with me to Mark, and we spent the last 2 weeks upgrading the shit out of it as much as we could on the little budget that I had. And yeah, should be good to go. It's got extra clutches in low and 3 and 4. It's got a wide band, a new hub or shell or whatever the fuck it's called. It's got all new seals, gaskets, shift kit, pump, boost valve, etc. So it should be a 500 or 600 horsepower transmission, but sorry, maybe even more. It might stretch out to 700, but yeah. No worries, Chris. All good. Good to see you, mate. Sunshell, yeah, that's the one. Is it Sunshell? Maybe. I don't know. There's so many different shells in the 4L slippies. It's hard to remember. But yeah, if you guys want to see it, I'm planning on taking it to Mark anyway and tearing it apart and seeing what's wrong with it. I guess I'll just take my camera and film it. But yeah, that one's all beefed up. It should never slip for anything that I'm trying to do. If I had to guess, in that one we'll probably see worn band, worn clutches, probably due to a failing pump, I'm guessing. But that's just a random guess at it. But yeah. Oh, you did, Michael? Nice. What'd you go? Did you go Turbo 400 or Power Globe? Glide, nice. That's the go. Keep it simple. Only one gear change. That means I have to keep an eye on your car. Your car's going to actually be fast and not break shit for a change. Yeah, sick. That's a hell of a transmission. Bloody hell. That would have been a pain in the ass to tear down. Cut the fucking converter apart. That would have sucked. Oh yeah, nice. That's probably the go though, Michael. You get a nice SFI rated bell housing, where I've got, mine's all just a stock case and I can't remove my bell housing from my case. To do that I gotta get adapters and shit. Yeah, they're not cheap, Shane. It depends on how far you want to. $1 million. Depends how far you want to go with it, I guess. Anyway, I need a drink, so I will be back. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Hello everyone, I'm back. The forbidden fruit. Yeah, Trev, 10 to 15 is about the normal. Again, it all depends on how far you want to go with the transmission. G'day, Gazza. How's it going, mate? But yeah, keen to get that. So, not tomorrow, well maybe tomorrow. I'll either get that back in tomorrow so I get the space back. Or I'll just move it out of the way. Because I've got manifolds I've got to get done. And then Sunday I'll put it back in the car. Hopefully get it running again. Binge watching the channel? Nice. Thanks mate, there's a lot of rubbish in there though. Michael, I got the Aeroflow bang shifter. The stickers over there. It's pretty good. Fair few not adjustments, attachments and crap. Seems to work well. It was a pain in the butt to fit in the VT center console. I think I really might look into getting tough mounts, I think, do drop boxes. Yeah, it's good. I don't have any complaints with it. I did melt a cable. Just be careful with the cables. Don't round them near anything hot. If you do, this time what I did was I put a protective heat sleeve over it just because it melted the cable, and then I ended up getting stuck in park. And I had to jack the car up, pull the cable off and knock it out of park. Muscle Garage. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I need to get a drop box for it, just so I can sit it down under the console and put the factory trim back on. Oh, I did? Nice. A drop box. Yeah, nice. They do help clean the interior up a bit, and I probably should look into one. Yeah, big block. Yeah. They're cool. They have started to grow on me a bit more lately. I mean, it is a lot of engine for not much car, which is usually a recipe for awesomeness. Ah, fair enough. Went way over my head. Yes, yes it would. All the torques and horsepowers. Well, the horse torques, I guess. Excuse me. Hopefully I have some bloody parts of my own soon and get my own big block together. Yeah, the twin screw Harrop thing. I did see the Dino Day video. It was pretty cool. Nah, no, it's not going anywhere at the moment, Gazza. Just sitting on my hands, waiting for parts. I do need to pull my finger out though and hurry up and grat fill that block. Actually, what month is it now? I think it's been like 6 months since I ordered the parts. I will tell you guys. We'll do it this way. March, 24th of March. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yep. It's been 6 months. 6 months since I ordered parts and still sitting on my hands waiting. No, I know, but when I was given like a 3 to 4 month wait approximation, 6 months is kind of painful, and he's still waiting for stuff. That was Melbourne Jamboree, wasn't it, Trev? I did see that. It was a shame. Very unfortunate, but I'm sure they had good enough reasons. They wouldn't have just cancelled it for the sake of it. Nah, Shane, not sold yet. Still in the car even. I'll get it out of there one day. Decided to sell it in pieces, if you didn't catch this earlier bit of the stream. Nice, that's a go, Gaza. 3/4 of the way through a tune on a turbo L67 bottom end Commodore. It's getting pretty spicy. Brakes and knuckles, yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. Nitro, it bloody sucks. And it's blown. I was hoping to already have the bottom end assembled by now. But it's still just sitting in the corner. Nothing. Ah, track upgrades, right. Oh, really? That's a shame. Yeah, shame, no worries. No one's put their hands on it. Well, not hands on it, put their name on it yet. I may have a potential buyer for just the bottom end, minus the cam, so it'll still be up for sale if it goes through. You gonna go and help him out with the renos or the track upgrades, Trev? Or just going to hang out? Oh, you're going for drag week, right? Or drag challenge. When is that? Is that coming up soon? Is it, Trev? Consuming beverages, nice. You reckon, Shane? I can't remember what one you've got. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it off in a minute. Go and spend some time, or much needed time, with the missus. Gotta make sure I remember to get that off. Yeah, he's doing alright, thanks Aaron. He's actually up and walking around now, so he's getting better. He's back at school. Things are looking up, finally. I mean, I would have rather he was never hit by a car in the first place, but you know. Yeah, nice. That's a good trip. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it here tonight, guys. Thanks for joining in, hanging out and having some drinks. It's been a blast as always. It's good to see you guys all on here again. That's right, Aaron. He's coming back finally. But yeah, B-Mag's coming back stronger than ever. Hopefully, probably just to bend another rod. I'll get that trans over to Mark's, and we'll do a video of tearing it apart, see what went wrong. Thank you, Trevor. Number 100. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into Ethel. The things I've got planned for it, the amount of work I've got to do to it. Really looking forward to just making it next level. Looking forward to getting stuck into the engine. Hopefully I can have some parts soon and at least get machining done and balancing and that sort of stuff. So hopefully I can get that ball rolling. But yeah, keen to get that BMW back together and see what the new transmission's like. It should be pretty spicy. I'm looking forward to it. And then I don't know, maybe the next upgrade I'll do to it is I'll pull the diff out and weld it up. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for me in this live stream, guys. Thank you all again for watching and hanging out and having a chat. Sorry I didn't have anything special for the 100th. I'll make it up to you guys one day. But yeah, anyway, don't forget, unleash the boost, CO2 the world, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.